This week in gaming history.
Yeah, my thing was off. Probably. Oh, well, we're back.
Meanie.
Oh, Devil May Cry 3. I have the game right here. I was going to try to play it on my PS2, but I couldn't. I lost something. I lost the connector.
That thing.
Yeah, the thing
the
that allowed us
converter.
to do that.
Yeah,
Converter. That's the one.
that's the one. So instead, I'm gonna play Devil May Cry 3, and I'm gonna be bad at Devil May Cry 3.
Yeah.
So get ready, everybody. Oh, you're good.
I really want to replay Devil May Cry 3.
It's the hardest 3D action game in my mind. That's
I
what.
don't know
And
about that.
what do you think's harder, Ninja Gaiden Black?
Yeah, it might be. I don't
Huh.
know. It's been too long since I played this, but Ninja Gaiden Black is like, parts of that game are a nightmare.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Very
When I was
unfair.
young, my father would tell me stories about it.
I forgot to vote this
Okay.
week. Oh, wow.
I'm gonna skip this scene because I can. We have to watch a scene when I start the game, anyways.
Both Pepsi Man and Turok were only one vote behind.
I'm not gonna watch the tutorial. I can figure this out by mashing.
You could have made the difference.
Oh hell yeah!
I know. I love that loading screen.
You can break it, right?
Slice it up and shoot it. Yeah, I think you can.
Yeah.
This
You've heard
opening
of it,
sequence
haven't you?
is just the
The
best.
Legend of Sparta.
Well,
When
I
was
don't
young,
actually
my
remember what's
father
the
would
best
tell me
about it. All I
stories
remember is that I
about it.
really like it.
Long ago, in ancient times, a
Just that he
demon
loves
rebelled
pizza and
against his
pool,
own
right?
kind
And
They're
he's a
and
just
seized
badass.
the
so
human
action
race.
packed. The action's
With
just
his sword, he
awesome.
shut the portal to the demonic
Or is Devil
realm
May Cry 2 the
and
one that
sealed
starts with the
evil
pizza and
entities
pool?
off from our
No.
human world.
That's this?
But
Okay.
since
Yeah.
he was a demon himself, his power was also trapped on the other side. I never believed it. I thought it was just a child's fairy tale. But I discovered that this so-called
Who is this
legend
person telling this
wasn't a
story? Is
myth
this,
at all.
oh, what's her name?
I
Sparta
can't remember any of the
existed.
characters really.
How do
Yeah.
I know?
Hideki
Of
Itsuno.
course.
That guy's
I
awesome.
met the sons of Sparta. Both of them. Though the same blood of their father flowed through their veins.
It's kind of following this
the two
game that
battled
Dante
each
got
other
a lot
fiercely
weirder,
like
or Devil May
arch
Cry
enemies.
as a series got weirder too. Like Dante stopped being the prime focus, and
Yeah.
It seemed as if they derived
or
some sort of
or it was a
twisted
different
pleasure
Dante
from this
altogether,
one
or
Started, yeah, like experimenting a little more.
yeah.
But this was like Itsuno's chance at an actual Devil May Cry game, like of his own, because first one was made by Hideki Kamiya,
But in the end,
then he left, and the second one, I don't know like who directed it first, but it was like this really troubled production that was falling apart. It was terrible,
Right.
and
And
then
that's
they
why
gave it to Hideki Itsuno.
Right.
And he like saved it. Like it wouldn't even have happened without Hideki
Right.
Itsuno. But of
Interesting.
course, it wasn't great. It didn't turn out very
It
good
was messy.
because it's like it was the best he could do. But then this is like, thank God he got another chance to make his game from scratch, like a Devil May Cry game from scratch.
Who full on puts on pants when getting out of the shower before their hair is dry?
Cool dudes like Dante.
I guess so. Who kick their chair into position?
Pizza. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, not open for business.
That's how
yet.
you answer the phone.
Don't answer the phone. Yeah, don't answer your phone
Haven't
then,
even
man.
picked a name for this joint, and I'm already getting calls.
Already, he's so popular. Oh, it's Agent 47.
You a customer too?
You customer too.
How come he doesn't lock his
If you want to
store?
use the bathroom, help yourself. The toilet's in the back.
Is your name Dante?
I would still want privacy, even if I knew I could kill anything that
Where
came
did you
in.
hear that?
From your brother.
He wants to be open all the time, just in case some business walks in.
Oh yeah.
He sent this invitation for you. Please accept it.
Please accept it.
Whoa.
Pretty cool. What a weird escalation already.
Invitation,
Where was that pizza?
And why is he eating it like that?
Oh, just to take a bite.
And by dropping it into his mouth.
Yeah, it was a very exaggerated bite.
What's that?
The guy's skull.
Oh.
Just trying to eat some pizza, guys.
Whoa. Now
Oh,
they're
yeah.
crazy.
Party's getting crazy.
Party's getting
Let's
crazy.
Let's rock. Oh, man.
When I was just a little girl.
There we go.
Oh yeah.
That was jukebox.
Butt rock.
Yeah. Totally.
Whoa.
This is so good.
Well, but that pizza stuck to his back for a second there.
No, there's like
Where's the
blades going through.
Oh. Where's the pizza at now?
I don't know. He
Throw
probably
it
threw
away.
it out for something. He's gonna catch
Oh,
it.
yeah. That's true. Whoa.
Like they're just so over the top. It's so much fun. Like he hit the cue ball.
Alex,
He
yeah, of
cut
course.
the table in half.
He's a badass.
don't bet on it.
Nah, thank you. Like that blew me away when I saw that. As somebody who loved Devil May Cry already, I was just like, holy shit, we're back. Like this is gonna be awesome.
It's a crazy party, right?
Yeah,
From the bat,
exactly.
off the bat.
The first one was the second one was such a downer. So,
Offer it to the gods to earn new power.
His fun fact, gunblades were a real thing during the age of sail?
What's that? How do you launch?
Oh,
people?
pirate times.
Oh yeah. How do you do a launcher in Devil May Cry?
What does triangle do?
That's my sword attack.
Probably back and triangle.
Oh right, I have to lock on to enemies. Right. Okay. Okay, then I have to jump. Okay.
So the pirates would just kind of make their own gunblade?
Is that not just a bayonet? That exists. I just can't do these actions quick enough to make cool combos.
Oh, that's sweet. Pretty good. Yeah. Came out March 1st, 2005. An action-adventure game developed by Capcom. It's a prequel to the original Devil May Cry, featuring a younger Dante.
Oh, I'm gonna. What the hell? I was doing fine. I was at an S and now I'm almost dead.
It's hard, yeah.
How do you switch targets?
It
don't
was
know.
widely praised by critics, hailing it as a return to form for the series. So that's what was, that was the great thing about it. It did receive some criticisms for its high level of difficulty in the North American release. The special edition came out and had retooled difficulty levels, as long as mid-mission checkpoints. I do remember that being a nightmare.
Oh, there's not even. I just have to start a whole mission again if I die.
I don't know how, like, if they're that bad, but I do remember having to do like giant sections again.
I just remember a few specific stopping points in the game. More so, like it's just a wall I had to get past. The first, I think, is level 3. And then it's the one, what's the boss, Agni and Rudra, when you have to fight 2 bosses at once.
Yeah.
I remember that absolutely destroying me for a while.
Yeah. It has been cited as one of the greatest video games of all
I can
time.
already tell. Looks like
I
Certainly.
feel like you say that a lot.
Certainly would be, well, that's the gaming history.
That's true. We play a lot of the greatest games. I did bad. I took so much damage.
That's always the part, the category that gets me too.
I mean, I'm just gonna get a B. Oh no, I'm gonna get a C. No, B.
Not bad.
Not great.
It would
Pass.
definitely be,
Oh.
yeah, it's probably in my, I don't know. 5 kind of knocked it down for me. Like, kind of took its place.
Because 5
a
is
little
very
bit.
good?
5 is
Right.
unbelievable, yeah.
Oh.
Also made by Hideki Itsuno.
But then it's also been, when did this game come out? Because it's probably been that long since you played it.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, I maybe played it a little bit like once or twice after that, but yeah, this game came out
Right.
2005.
You
Yeah,
guys totally wrecked my
Yeah.
shop, and I haven't even named it yet.
yeah. I'd love
Maybe
to
it's
see
still.
if it
Totally.
holds up
Pay for that.
more than 5. I doubt it. 5 is absolutely crazy. The amount of things you can do and just the cool shit you can do.
Right. Yeah, it's hard to beat.
Yeah, there's so much cool stuff. One of the main things though I remember is that, like, remember there's that one character that can switch off his hands. Oh yeah, it's Nero.
Oh,
But
yeah.
he gets
Right,
like different hand weapons.
It was
And
like
there's
rocket gloves.
And one that
Yeah.
just shoots a rocket that then you can jump on and surf on the rocket.
Weird. Wasn't it like random which hands you got all the time too? But what enemies dropped and stuff?
I think there was some randomness, but you could also, but you'd bring in a loadout and they would break as you went through them. I love that game. That blew my mind. He says the gunblades were not very common, but some notable swordsmiths designed flintlock pistols built into swords. That's pretty badass. Bayonets were more common since they were far cheaper to produce. Thus, they were equipped by armies, of course. Yeah, it's just a spike on a sword. He says, so it's kind of a brawler. Yeah, it kind of, like, the first Devil May Cry pretty much invented this kind of game. The idea of, like, a 3D action game. I mean, like, that, it's hard to say. Like, there's, adventure games and stuff. Like a Zelda.
Stylish 3D action, they called it.
Yeah, but just the idea of, like the idea of juggling an enemy, for example, using an attack to throw an enemy in the air and then jump up and keep attacking him, and smash him down, or something like that. That became like its own. That's like a different genre almost.
Yeah.
It became its own thing. They're like, yeah, it's hard to.
Oh,
explain.
Jesus!
It's like I don't know. If Zelda was more concerned about not the adventure, but the action. So just like if it was like, just a series of rooms that you fought guys in, but the fighting was so deep.
I do recall there are some. Yeah, there's some very bad puzzles across these games.
Yeah, the first Devil May Cry was also made like. Kamiya was a protege of Shinji Mikami, who was the creator of Resident Evil. So it was the first Devil May Cry was originally Resident Evil 4. and they decided to change it because it became so focused on action. It kind of reminds me of Metal Gear Revengeance, especially with the music.
All the same people.
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. Yeah.
Like it's all different companies, but these people move from company to company, making variations on like the cool game, kind of.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like I was just talking about Hideki Kamiya and Shinji Mikami, who created the first Devil May Cry. They didn't make this one. They had left Capcom by this point, and they had started their own company called Clover, which made another one of my favorite games of all time.
Beautiful Joe?
God Hand. And Beautiful Joe.
Oh.
Beautiful Joe is still at Capcom, but...
Oh, is that not Clover?
Beautiful Joe 2 was technically Clover.
Oh,
It's
okay.
weird.
My god!
Clover only made Beautiful Joe 2, God Hand, and Okami. And then they got shut down. And then Kamiya and Mikami started Platinum Games, which made Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance.
What are these?
Their Platinum Games is still going. I love Platinum Games. And then Mikami left Platinum Games and founded Tango Studios that just released Hi-Fi Rush, which is like the latest in these style of games, but it included rhythm.
Yeah.
But you also had, it became kind of, like a thing, like, unless your game was going to be more of an adventure game like Zelda, you needed, like even sort of the Batman Arkham system of fighting that came out of it was kind of based on this. And Assassin's Creed.
It was more, counter heavy.
That's exactly, Assassin's Creed added the counter, and Arkham
just made it the game all about countering.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck you!
But that, the idea of like a 3D action, where especially of like, your light attack and strong attack.
This one's not light and strong. This one's gun and sword.
Yeah, it's true.
But I guess that's basically the same thing.
Yeah. Like, Bayonetta was made by the same people. You could kind of tell that.
Yeah. Astral Chain, like, they all share DNA.
Yeah.
Jeez, the guns sort of blow if you actually try and kill things.
You can just imagine how amazing it would be if all these devs got together and worked on a game that's main focus was entertainment, not money making.
I mean,
Platinum kind of does, yeah.
Yeah. I don't really understand the concept of making a game where not making money is the point. Like, that's tough. Oh!
I would absolutely love to see like an all-star,
Sure.
Love to see Hideki Tsuno, Hideki Kamiya, Shinji Mikami.
It kind of happens though. Like, remember Blue Dragon?
Yeah.
Blue Dragon was the Japanese RPG all-star game.
Yeah, it's true.
So like those things they're never out of the realm of possibility with games. It's the weird thing. Although a lot of these guys are probably nearing retirement age and stuff too at this point.
Well, yeah, Mikami left Tango just recently.
Yeah. And didn't he say he's making one more game or something?
He said he thinks he has maybe one more game in him, which might mean he
so
just isn't going to make another game.
Maybe he's just without a studio, he's just done.
Yeah, he might just be like, like he might have said like I had one more game in me, and then went just nah, never mind. Like, I don't actually. Like,
why did I dodge that way? What's up with this camera angle right now?
McKinney says, wait, he actually has separate guns and sword? I thought DMC was famous for its gun sword. No, not really.
I don't know if he ever gets a gun sword, does he?
I'm trying to think. He might, but he definitely always had his guns ebony and ivory.
Oh yeah, that's the key thing.
And his sword has a name too.
Sparta.
Yeah, right. It's like his dad.
Yeah. The Demon King.
Yeah.
I really, we kind of live in a time now where you don't have to hold to lock onto things anymore, and I hate it.
Yeah.
Like, I hate having to hold down R1 during the whole fight. Oh, but that went way better. I beat the second level.
I guess it's also kind of like almost like a modern version of the beat 'em up, the 2D beat 'em up.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Just with
Totally.
just much faster.
Yeah, I think God of War is much more extremely a beat 'em up than
Yeah,
this.
there you go. Yeah, God of War was a series.
And God Hand actually.
I was trying to think of like other games that were inspired by Devil May Cry that weren't made by the same core people. God of War, there you go.
Yeah,
that
that's
entire
American.
series was inspired by Devil May Cry.
Totally.
It's been nearly a year since we last met. Where does
I never really got the hype of God of War compared to Devil May Cry.
I mean, either. Nope.
It was way too simple, but
yeah.
And it was just like it's sort of like obvious joke the game, but it's not joking. It's just like it's just too purposefully edgy. Even though this game's so edgy.
Oh yeah, I still like God of War a lot, but yeah, I mostly like the presentation. Like it's just got that crazy cinematic presentation of God of War where you're fighting these gigantic things and you feel like you're a badass.
God of War was immensely bigger budget than Devil May Cry ever got. You could feel it in those things, yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It just Devil May Cry always had a better soul to it.
Oh, totally. And just the fighting just felt more fun.
But then this is the game I feel like it left me in the dust with.
Well, it definitely got easier from here.
Yeah, oh, totally. Way more accessible. Like the 5, if you're bad enough, you can play on like ultra easy difficulty, can't you? It's like
yeah, and it's just like I think Nero was made to be a bit easier because he has like you can just it's fun. You can just grab enemies,
right?
Like you warp to them basically.
Yeah.
That's why I brought up gun swords because he thought it was relevant. He's gonna look at what game had a gun sword.
Oh God!
Oh,
you're
maybe I
thinking
guess
of the Ace.
It sounds like Nero. Because just Nero had a gun sword in DMC.
No, Nero has his sword Yamato. It's just a big ass katana.
No, that's
demon world.
Oh no, that's right. That's Virgil.
Yeah.
Right. Right.
Yeah,
was it Devil May Cry 4 that had like a weird like ship you could fly around in? That was one of the weapons towards the end.
I don't know. I don't have a great memory of all the weapons because they were all so weird. I almost always just ended up using the sword.
Ebony and Ivory and the sword, yeah. Because, like, I'll get the shotgun, which sucks in this. I'll get the rocket launcher, which sucks compared to the pistols.
Yeah.
And the other weapons are always just complicated, I feel like.
Yeah.
I like to use the weapons. That's weird.
I'd love to see a remastered of Devil May Cry.
Yeah. I feel like that's going to happen someday, I'm sure. 5 was a big deal. Like, it made a lot of money, I think. And everything's getting remade now, so... Wow, what a cool priest.
Wow, like so this is interesting. We probably did read about this already, but some of the gameplay elements were partially inspired by a bug that was in Onimusha Warlords.
Weird.
Kamiya was test playing it, and he found that.
Cool.
Oh, I missed it.
There was the number 3 was burnt into the ground.
Oh.
Sorry.
FF8 did have gunblades for sure. Says Alex.
Oh yeah. Oh, my sword is called Rebellion here.
No, I think he means Nero's sword.
Oh right.
Yeah, during test play, Kamiya discovered that enemies could be kept in the air by slashing them repeatedly. And so he decided, wouldn't that be cool if you could like hit them into the air and like juggle them and hold them in the air?
Yeah, very gratifying.
That's how he came up with that. And so Devil May Cry was built from the ground up to be about combat and acrobatics.
Saying it like that makes me think there's going to be a lot of platforming, but there is no platforming, thankfully.
No, I think they mean like dodging and jumping.
Right. This street was called 66 Slum Avenue.
McKinney's
Why would
Castle
you
Crash is allowed for insane levels of juggling. Yeah, you could juggle them after they were dead. I remember loving this level, like the strip club and stuff.
I don't remember.
This was like the level that I remember being like, holy shit.
How do I? Oh no! All right.
And like none of this would normally be my style at all. It was just so much fun to play, and it was so over the top. Didn't give a shit.
Damn it! I just can't deal with this guy who's up there.
McKinney asks, was the DMC remake good? It was all right. You know, I should replay it.
It was written by Alex Garland.
Yeah, that's a weird thing too. Interesting.
How do I change targets?
In context.
Come on!
But I didn't like Dante as much. Not that I really like Dante, but he was a little bit more insufferable.
Right. Yeah, he's built to be a pretty insufferable already. But.
Yeah. Yeah, I should replay it. I'd be interested to retry it. I remember liking the gameplay.
This would be in favorite game?
Not as much.
Oh, not 3.
This would be what?
This would be a favorite. Or what game are we talking about?
The reboot.
Oh, DMC.
Yeah.
Right. It had a really cool style to a lot of it. I remember.
Yeah, and
like it was.
The gameplay was fun. It wasn't as fun, but it was good. I should replay it. I'd be very interested.
Let's do a full series replay.
I'd be into that.
Did you beat Devil May Cry 1 on stream? I can't remember.
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Probably only done in gaming history.
That's a strange game. It's got that whole underwater first-person segment.
Yeah. It's a very weird game. Like I said, it was originally supposed to be Resident Evil.
Resident Evil 4, right? Or was it 3?
Yeah,
Right.
the first version of 4.
That's so weird. So, Resident Evil 4 became 2 of the best games ever.
Yeah.
Weird.
And there's a third version that, they just scrapped. Didn't become anything.
Oh, yeah. Super weird that circle is the button to interact with things. Come on, give me strippers. Here we are at Love Planet. Oh, that's where I came in. Here we go. Are the people, the monsters in this game, they're kind of like Sandmen or something, right?
Yeah, I remember.
Oh! They seem to explode into sand. golly, I am getting nuked this chapter. Buddy. I definitely am very mashy at this game.
Sold well. And sits at a 84 out of 100. Special edition at 87. And you can get it on the Nintendo Switch these days.
Huh. I think you can get the whole trilogy, right?
I don't know.
Yeah, they did maybe a remaster. They didn't do a remake, obviously. But I think they did like an HD do-over.
Prince of Persia also was kind of
Oh yeah,
Cry-like.
it was a little more puzzly, I thought.
Yeah, but just the fighting. Yeah, for sure. The whole there's a lot more platforming and stuff too.
More acrobatic.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to really play Sands of Time.
Yeah, it was so good. I remember being blown away by it. It was such a genius idea that you could reverse time.
Right. The others look way less good to me, but Sands of Time always looked amazing.
They were solid. Like, they were fun.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I don't know if I'd want to replay them all. Yeah. Especially not the remake. The remake wasn't that good.
It had that amazing art.
The art was incredible.
Yeah.
But the gameplay felt like it was just automatic.
Totally. Does every level have a boss in this game?
I don't know.
I hope not. I'm screwed if there is one. Statue of the omniscient god of time and space.
Oh, wow. What a cool dude.
By offering it dragon blood, one can gain the power of ancient clans. Wow.
Cool again.
That's what I thought when I saw that statue.
We can probably switch to our second game.
Oh yeah, that's true. I think I have a boss right here. Yeah, I definitely have a boss right here. So
Perfect timing. Because we do have a special gaming history game we want to look at. Oh, it's Cerberus.
Oh, right.
This is, yeah, very memorable as like the first hard part.
Yeah, this is gonna kill me, I bet. Shit. Okay, I'll just
Oh, it's a puppy.
Wow.
big
Like
icy dog.
3 puppies in one.
You know, in a dog show, you definitely take first place.
How dare you? Roar.
I just watched The Beach the other day, and the way Dante talks in this reminds me a lot of the way Leonardo DiCaprio talks in that.
Oh.
Weird. I bet they came out at similar times too, actually.
Yep.
It was just the collective attitude right there. Oh, what? We gotta attack his feet? That's cool music.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, this is definitely a bit of a puzzle boss, I think, based on how this goes. I can, like, not hurt him. Oh, here we go. I don't get it. Why can't I hurt this guy? What am I doing wrong? I'm confused. Holy shit, that hurt. Oh, what a bastard of a move.
Crazy how the special edition has a multiplayer mode.
What is it? Co-op? I can't remember.
Yeah, kind of. But you can second player plays as a downgraded version. Less combos than normal, but with infinite health.
That's cool. That would be fun.
It would be fun to try.
Oh, well, I don't understand that boss fight.
This guy named Kazuma Kaneko, known for Shin Megami Tensei, designed the Devil Trigger forms for Dante.
Oh, we should record this game over soon.
Oh yeah, that's awesome.
Rest in peace.
Perfect. We're just gonna switch games.
Yeah.
And we'll be right back. There we go. I didn't mean to come back, but we're back.
We're back. I gotta change the title, but
We
can watch this intro.
The game box here.
What's it even called? I already
Monster
forget. Monster Attack. What an insanely generic name.
Yeah.
I mean, it's an insanely generic game as well.
Yeah, this is an odd little game. So...
Wow, same sound effects.
I was going to say, the first thing is, and McKinley might recognize, is that this is an EDF game. The Earth Defense Forces. They're a multinational coalition formed to restore peace to a world torn asunder by political and economic conflict.
Oh, yeah. That's the plot of these games, I remember.
This is the first EDF game, or Earth Defense Force game, which is fairly popular now.
Is it the first translated? Is it the first to actually come out in Japan, too?
I think it's the first. I'll take a look in a second, but...
Very interesting.
They achieved unprecedented success.
So they're UN, but ultra successful.
They said that they enjoyed peace and stability for the first time in years. Oh, but that peace was not to last.
Oh, no. I was alive for that.
No. Strange flying objects of unknown origin appear in the skies.
It'd be so much funnier if it was like January 6, 2020.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Extensive Pacific Rim headquarters reportedly destroyed.
Oh, cool. This is more effort than I've seen put into the story in any of these games.
Yeah, totally. They stopped caring.
Completely. Gotta defend Tokyo. Mankind's fight for survival has begun. The battle's outcome will be determined by the actions of those on the front line. Cool.
There you go.
Wow. This menu is 100% just the same menu.
Yep.
Except, you know what? On the Xbox 360 and newer ones, you have to use the D-pad to navigate menus. On this one, I can use the D-pad or the joystick.
Wow.
So this game might be better than current EDF games. Stay tuned.
So,
But, like, it still hasn't revealed to us what has happened in the story. Or there's flying objects.
yeah.
Is this movie... Is this game gonna have English voice track of them being incredulous at insects the whole time?
Oh, I hope so.
Yeah, that's what makes these games so fun. Or is it gonna be Japanese voice track with English subtitles, and it'll be like playing an old Godzilla movie?
The Earth Defense Force games are like relatively popular now. They make a decent amount of them.
Yeah, they kind of suck now.
They're just known for being like B games.
No, they're ant games.
Heyo.
Heyo. Totally.
Yeah,
They're
like
they're the
cheesy.
Plan 9 of outer space of the game.
They're dumb. Yeah, exactly. They just don't really care. They're just about blowing things up.
Okay. I don't have control right now. I was wondering why it felt so
They
weird.
don't have the best controls.
How do you shoot?
But it's fun because there's just hordes. Because the graphics are so bad, there's always just hordes of enemies.
This is insane.
Die
it's,
relatively easy.
You aim with the right. No, you don't aim with the right. I don't understand the controls at all.
The controls were always terrible. We started playing it during Earth Defense Force 2017, which was there's Monster Attack. Then there was a game called Global Defense Force. That came
I think
out.
this is the EDF 2017 we played is a remake of this game, because if this is the one this is the attack in 2017.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. These are the worst controls I've ever seen in a shooter. I have to aim with the right joystick, but X is shoots. You can't do both.
Interesting. Earth Defense Force 2017 is technically the first of the Earth Defense Force series because it was Monster Attack and then Global Defense Force and then Global Defense Force Tactics. And then, yeah.
Tactics? They made a Tactics?
So, that was the first game we played. And it kind of got a little popular from there, I guess. There was even an American studio that made a sequel that wasn't as good.
Oh boy, was that bad. Was that Insect Armageddon or was that Iron Rain?
Insect Armageddon.
Right.
And then we played both 2025 and EDF 4.1.
Right.
Don't know why it was called 4.1.
They've got a really fun unlock system in these games.
And then we never did play EDF 5, Earth Defense Force 5, which was on the PS4. Or maybe, I don't think we did, but maybe we did.
I did.
And Earth Defense Force 6,
I haven't played 6. I don't know if 6 has been translated yet, actually.
Probably not. It came out, just last year.
Yeah. This game has the really cool unlock system where you collect armor and weapons in level, and the weapons give you a chance at unlocking random weapons, and every armor you pick up increases your health pool overall permanently.
Yeah.
There we go. And no other game does that. The weapons I got below, but also the controls in this game are just baffling.
Were we just talking about giant ants? Yeah, totally.
Oh yeah.
Here we go.
This is the giant animals episode. Okay, I'm figuring this out.
The great thing about 2017 as well, Earth Defense Force 2017 that we just loved, I remember, was like again, because the graphics are so bad.
Yeah.
It gets you great things like the draw distance goes on forever.
And the amount of enemies.
Yeah, the amount of enemies is amazing. But then like we found you could just be like on the other side of the level. Like for example, that tower that's way over there.
Yeah.
That's even relatively close for how far the draw distance can go. But
can I knock down buildings in this one?
I was gonna say you're yeah, it looks like you can. Your missile launcher should be able to just destroy that tower from here.
Yeah.
That was the great thing about it. Was like the environments were just all so destructible to a stupid degree. It was like playing. It's like playing with toys more than like a.
Totally.
Anything that's trying to be realistic.
Oh, among the dumbest series of all time.
Exactly. It's so
And
dumb.
this game doesn't really have it,
Yeah.
but in the American ones, there's this insane voice acting of all the
Yeah.
soldiers.
Once
Like,
the,
you can sing, and you can...
once 2017 came out, they started adding voice acting. It was incredible. Added so much
was
to
so
it because
good.
it was like
What? Giant ants? Like, they're just so baffled the whole time.
Yeah,
and,
exactly. Giant insects.
Yeah, they don't have the right terms for it. It's just really good. It's great stuff.
Yeah. Terrible voice acting and terrible translation, and it's just
I
hilarious.
missed that. Fuck.
So
Okay.
yeah, we recommend them if you want to play a dumb
Oh,
game.
wholeheartedly.
Play an Earth Defense Force game. But the
Or a
interesting
monster
thing
attack game.
is, this this series came out of a whole line of games in Japan called the Simple 2000 series.
Oh, yeah.
And
I
basically,
love that series.
the idea being starting with the PlayStation 1, I believe.
Yeah.
The Simple 2000 series would just be games that were really, really low budget, but
Yeah,
they were sold
experimental and,
at a lower cost.
yeah, $20 a game.
$20 a game.
Yeah, 2,000 yen a game, which is crazy.
So they're super cheap, but they were not, they were paying for lower quality. But
This is the only good one. This is like
Yeah, that's the
straight
thing.
up.
That's
Yeah.
the thing. Pretty much all the rest of them were like, they were all exploitive. They were all like exploitation type games. It was all, they all had bikini clad
Sexy
women.
girls playing poker or
Yeah,
tennis
exactly.
or boxing or
A game where
doing
you like,
DDR knockoffs.
Yeah.
There's a lot of knockoffs.
yeah,
There's
exactly. Like terrible fitness games and stuff like that.
yeah.
This was the only good one because
Because
the company, Sandlot,
yeah, Sandlot Games.
they had made other games. Let me just take a look here.
They were gonna make that weird Viking EDF at one point.
Oh yeah,
For the Wii, the Switch? No, the Wii.
so they made some game. I don't know what this is. Some weird Japanese only.
Oh boy.
Interesting. So their first game was about giant robots fighting.
Like, this is awesome in a PS2 game.
Yeah. Then they made Robot Alchemic Drive.
That's such a cool game.
I'm there. Oh,
That's
is it?
one- Oh yeah, I'll introduce us to it at some point.
It looks awesome. It's called Rad.
Yeah, you play as kids who have to climb skyscrapers to get a good view of the action, and you control a giant robotic Gundam with a remote control fighting kaiju.
Nice. That sounds awesome.
Yeah.
And
But
so,
kind of this.
and that game was published though by Enix.
Oh, that's weird.
So Sandlot made it, but they had like a budget,
Yeah, they've made proper games, it turns out.
right? So then that's why it was one of the better Simple 2000 series, because they already had this existing engine from Robot Alchemic Drive.
Interesting. I think this thing sucks.
Like, it was by far the most complex game in the Simple 2000 series, because they already had an engine that they were using.
The aim is entirely auto aim in this game. It doesn't make any sense.
Interesting. Sandlot was eager to release the game in North America, but Sony refused to. The game came out in Japan in 2003 and Europe in 2004, and they, nobody. There's not a clear reason exactly, but they think it might have been because of 2001 and the attacks.
9/11?
Yeah, like they had
Right.
shooting down all these skyscrapers wasn't exactly it.
Sure.
Good luck.
Still sort of frowned on, probably. It's weird. This is like basically a fully conceived version of the game that I love, though, too.
Absolutely.
Like it's
That's the
the
thing, there was,
control. If they
like-
fixed the controls, it would be fine.
And they never really did.
That's true. They get better.
They get
They
better.
don't really stop being weird.
But they're super weird.
Where you're really slow unless you are rolling. Rolling is the way to achieve maximum
Yeah,
speed.
but you can only
But then
roll
the
to the
later
side,
games-
so you have to like
Yeah.
look to the side to roll forward.
Yeah. Yeah, you have to be angle running. But then the later games just introduce new characters, so you're always the wing diver and you're just flying everywhere.
Wing diver was super fun.
There's a wing diver specific game at this point, I believe.
Oh, crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've gotten better and better. Thank God.
Totally. Although, if this was available to me in whatever year this was, I would have been all over this game then.
Totally. Yeah, it came out in Europe.
Yeah. Like, we got on 2017 as soon as we could, I remember.
Yeah, it's exactly. The other two, like that was the first one released in North America.
Totally.
I remember.
That was a weird one. We bought it at a Zellers.
Yeah, I remember. It wasn't that long after I'd bought my Xbox 360 either. I bought my Xbox 360 and I got Gears of War, Oblivion, Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion, and Viva Pinata.
Okay. That's a sweet
They were
three.
great. Yeah, because I had waited like a year or something, or 2 years. or
Yeah.
something. So that like I had a great lineup of games to choose from. And then I remember the first game I bought after that was EDF. It was the fourth
Oh,
game.
man. Pushing that Xbox to its limits.
Yeah, my brand new Xbox system.
All right. There you are. You little jerk. I'm gonna
Yeah, it even
kill
has
you.
the vehicles.
Yeah, they
you were saying.
control as awfully as they do now.
And yeah, 2017 is a remake, yeah, as well.
There you go. Yeah, I would like to see what other aliens they've got in this one, but that might take hundreds of levels to reveal itself.
Yeah, it sounds like they've got basically the same guys. It says here it says
We got ourselves some spiders and some spaceships. we get-
ants, black, red queen ants, carriers.
Oh, yeah.
I'm assuming those are those little ships. And you got the
Yeah.
mothership, UFOs. I don't know. Oh, those are probably the ones that you have to shoot in the middle of.
Right.
Daroga walkers
these-
and the Saros, an enormous lizard monster. So it just has everything. Yeah.
I think they added like wasps and stuff later.
The Dagora walkers are the robots. Yeah, everything from 2017.
I love those robots. The way that they like clang around when you shoot them and stuff.
Yeah,
They're
it's
so fun.
hilarious.
I don't know how I'm gonna fight flying enemies with the way the controls in this game work. Actually, it's gonna be thrilling. Oh, it's opening up. The UFOs look pretty cool in this version.
They do.
Oh, these are different UFOs. These are smaller versions.
Oh,
of
those
them.
are the ones that kind of clang around. Yeah,
Yeah,
they made those. Those are in the new in 2017 as well.
They ma-
They're just
they made them look
different.
more like classic movie UFOs in 2017.
Yeah, except they're not
Yeah,
even
they're
like
all
they're not
foamed out.
saucer shaped. They're more like
Ships,
more like Star Wars, like TIE fighter kind of
Yeah.
ships.
battleship type things. Yeah. This one's weird. To go into some of the weird controls, rolling to the right is R2, rolling to the left is L2.
Oh wow,
Jump is circle, X is shoot.
even weirder.
Square is look up and shoot. Yeah, it's really. I don't. Oh, triangles change guns. It's really weird controls. I think I killed those enemies too quickly.
Huh, there's interesting. There's also this game. can't even find. Like, there's not even a Wikipedia page for it.
Oh, in the series?
It's a DS game. Published by Nintendo.
Oh, what's it called?
Only in Japan. It's a Japanese word and then Mecha MG. Like Chosoju?
Huh, interesting.
It is Japanese singer and voice actor Ichiro Mizuku. And it's
Classic.
yeah, and then
I've probably spent
it's like
hundreds.
you operate mechas. It sounds almost like Robot Alchemic Drive, but we use the
that's
touchscreen
cool.
on the DS.
Weird. I also never played World Brothers. That was a weird looking one.
Yeah, they're like
The voxel based.
yeah. But no, this
So
is interesting
strange.
because it's like Smash Bros. Brawl had trophies
Oh, from that
in
game?
that game.
That's super weird.
It sounds like music is in there as well. Oh, and somebody's in, yes, there's a spirit in Ultimate. And a song in Ultimate.
Weird. A Nintendo published EDF game, sort of.
Yeah,
Or it's not
published
EDF,
by
it's
Sandlot.
just-
Or made by
Right.
Sandlot. It's a Nintendo published Sandlot game.
Weird. But it's not EDF at all. It's just okay.
Yeah. Oh, and it's this. In 2010, Nintendo published a Wii game by then.
Huh.
Oh, that's the Viking one.
That actually came out?
Yeah.
What's it called? I'll get it.
Zengeki no Regenlave.
Interesting. I didn't think that came out at all.
It looks awesome.
I'll download that. I'll figure out a way to get that.
And it's co-op.
We don't need to speak Japanese to play this kind of trash.
No.
Just need to know what the go forward button is in the menus.
Yeah, exactly.
I never thought that game came out.
Yeah, just in Japan, yeah.
Crazy.
It follows
just
the Rhine
remember reading
warriors
about it in
Freyr and
EGM.
Freya in their war against the Jotun. The Jotun.
Sweet. All right. The another nice thing about these EDF games, they were cheap games, and you also get like hundreds of levels. Like they're so long.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, they didn't get good reviews, but none of their games really do.
No, of course
But
not.
it was one of the
You
best-selling
can't-
games. It was one of the best-selling Wii titles in Japan of that year.
Wow. Oh, I just shot that person a lot. I didn't really mean to do that.
And I think everything else is EDF.
They know where their bread is buttered.
Yeah. Cool. Well, maybe we should play some Poppy
great.
and Rocky.
Yeah, this is as good as the other EDFs.
We love it.
We love it. You might
yeah.
not.
It's one of those games you can just play forever.
Yeah, it is. It's heroin-like, I think.
Yeah, it's just totally, brain numbing. You don't need to think at all. You just, you can turn off
My
your brain.
kind of entertainment.
Yeah.
Totally. All right. Let's pocky that Rocky.
You can remember the PS3 had a weird one in the helicopter level.
The helicopters are so bad in these games.
Yeah, all the vehicles were really hard to fly.
Oh, I also L1 and R1 are strafe. Wow.
Oh.
What weird controls.
Yeah, well, we're hoping to beat Pocky and Rocky. We'll see if we can.
Yeah, well, let's test
but-
our limits.
Yeah, we got to the boss last time, so let's see what happens.
Exactly. It'll be easy.
We'll be right back. We're gonna take a quick break, and we'll be back.
Stay tuned.